We just live in an evil world, but God uses that evil that happens, that brokenness that happens for the gospel and for good.
Yeah. We've heard much bad news in the Middle East and Central Asia over the years, but there is a lot of good news that people are
Yes.
coming to know Jesus in greater ways than they have in 1400 years for Muslims to come to Christ. And
Yes, after 1400 years. If you read anything mission wise, we there has been really 1400 years of silence with
yeah,
that region of the world, people getting saved. But now we're seeing a lot of fruit. We're seeing a harvest.
I remember we had a gathering in our town in the Middle East, and we uh, at the end of the gathering we had long term missionaries from the country we were in come and sit with us, and we just told stories about the previous week of visiting Syrian refugees, and they had dreams of Jesus. There were healings.
Mm.
There was all sorts of things. People saying yes to Jesus. There was a few baptisms that were happening at
Mm.
that time, and I
Wow.
remember telling the stories, and we were going around telling stories, and these long-term missionaries that had been there for 20 years looked at each other and started crying and said, "This is what we've been praying for 20
Yes.
years." That it was, and then all of a sudden, it felt like the floodgates were opening, and that many
Yes.
are saying yes to Jesus.